Guess what really drives the night-blooming cereus? This fascinating cactus has a unique strategy for survival and reproduction. The night-blooming cereus, known for its large, fragrant flowers, opens its blossoms only at night. This amazing adaptation attracts nighttime pollinators, particularly bats, which are essential for the plant's successful reproduction. As the sun sets and temperatures cool, the flowers burst open, releasing a sweet scent that wafts through the air. Bats, drawn by the aroma, flit from flower to flower, helping transfer pollen as they feed on the nectar. This remarkable relationship highlights the ecological roles these plants and their pollinators play in maintaining a healthy environment. It's a perfect example of nature's interconnectedness, showcasing how different species rely on one another. Isn't it incredible how some plants have evolved to thrive in unique ways? Most people don't know this, but Google Maps has backpacks. These unique backpacks are part of Google's Street View project, designed to capture stunning 360-degree images from places that regular vehicles can't reach. Imagine exploring the depths of a forest trail, a historic city alley, or even a remote island. With a special setup of cameras, the Google Maps backpack takes pictures while walking through these inaccessible locations. This technology lets Google provide a breathtaking look at places across the globe, from bustling urban streets to tranquil natural retreats. Each backpack is filled with high-tech equipment, including 15 lenses that snap images simultaneously. These images are stitched together to create the panoramic views that users can later explore online. Not only does this enrich our understanding of different cultures and environments, but it also inspires adventures, allowing everyone from armchair travelers to explorers to experience the world in ways previously unimagined. So where would you like to explore with Google Maps next? Did you know that ancient Greeks created a computer? The Antikythera mechanism, often called the world's first analog computer, was discovered in 1901 in a shipwreck near the tiny Greek island of Antikythera. Dating back to around 150 or 100 BC, this astonishing device demonstrates the incredible ingenuity of ancient Greek civilization. Archaeologists uncovered it alongside a treasure trove of artifacts, yet this particular mechanism stands out due to its intricate gears and dials specifically engineered to predict astronomical positions and eclipses. Imagine a clockwork model capable of forecasting celestial events with remarkable accuracy. Its complexity was unrivaled for over 1,000 years, representing not only advanced engineering, but also a profound understanding of celestial mechanics by its creators. Scholars continue to decipher its intricate structure and purpose, unveiling secrets that shed light on the intellectual achievements of ancient scientists. The Antikythera mechanism serves as a powerful reminder that human curiosity and creativity sparked remarkable inventions long ago, inspiring us even today. Isn't it astonishing to think that such a sophisticated device existed thousands of years ago? Meet the massive gaur, the world's largest cattle species. This impressive Indian bison can grow more than 10 feet long and weigh as much as 2,200 pounds, making it a true giant among cattle. The gaur is not just known for its size, it's also surprisingly agile, roaming through dense tropical forests with ease. These magnificent animals have a unique appearance, sporting a muscular build and a thick, dark coat that can vary from brown to black. Interestingly, despite their enormous size, they are quite elusive and prefer to stay in groups, typically led by a dominant male. In their natural habitat, the gaur plays a crucial role in maintaining the ecosystem by grazing on a variety of vegetation, helping to keep the forest healthy. Sadly, their populations are at risk due to habitat loss and hunting. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these majestic creatures. So next time you think of cattle, remember the gaur and its remarkable strength and grace in the wild. Did you know about the 10-second rule in basketball? This intriguing rule requires players to advance the ball across half court within 10 seconds after grabbing it. Imagine a game where teams could simply hold the ball for long stretches. It would make for a pretty dull experience, right? To keep the game exciting and fast-paced, basketball leagues introduced this rule, which encourages more dynamic play and increases scoring opportunities. When a team recovers the ball, every second counts, Players must either pass, dribble, or move quickly forward to keep the action alive. If they fail to get the ball past the half-court line in that tight 10-second window, the other team gains possession. This rule not only stimulates a more lively and engaging game, but also adds to the strategic complexity. Teams have to balance speed and careful play. Next time you watch a basketball game, pay attention to how players navigate this challenge. It's all part of what makes the sport so thrilling. What if I told you about the rainiest place on Earth? Mawson Ram, a small village in India, is famous for its incredible rainfall, receiving an average of around 467.4 inches each year. This staggering amount of rain puts Mawson Ram at the top of the list for the wettest spots in the world. The lush greenery surrounding the village flourishes thanks to the constant downpours, creating a vibrant ecosystem rich in life. Residents have adapted beautifully to this climate. They often carry gigantic leaf umbrellas to stay dry while commuting or doing outdoor chores. The unique clouds that develop in this region, combined with the geography of the area, contribute to the heavy precipitation. Visitors to Mawson Ram often find themselves enchanted by its beauty and amazed by the sheer amount of rain, providing a glimpse into how nature can shape the lives of those who call it home. Why exactly does Google transform our search experience? Before Google changed the game, searching the web felt like digging through a messy attic. Early search engines struggled to deliver relevant results, often serving up links that seemed random or unrelated to what users were really looking for. As people began to rely on the internet for information, this gap created frustration. It was like trying to find a needle in a haystack, with users spending more time sifting through junk than actually finding useful details. Google introduced clever algorithms that understood language better, prioritized quality content, and returned results tailored to a searcher's needs. As a result, finding what you want online became quick and straightforward. The revolutionary approach not only made information more accessible, but also changed how we interact with technology today. Can you imagine navigating the internet without it? Guess what really drives the theme of life and death? In an intriguing story, a baby is linked to 3 dead bodies, which each represent different aspects of existence. This powerful image captures the delicate balance between life and death, showing how intertwined these 2 states are. The baby symbolizes potential and innocence, while the bodies reflect the inevitable reality of mortality. Each body can reveal something unique. One might symbolize the fleeting nature of life. Another could represent the legacy we leave behind, and the third might embody the fear and acceptance of death. By weaving these elements together, the narrative dives deep into our understanding of what it means to live and die. It asks us to reflect on our own lives, how we honor those who have passed, and how we cherish the new life that brings hope. This connection challenges readers to consider their own perspectives on life, loss, and the moments that shape our journeys. Did you know George and Barbara Bush were married for 73 years? This remarkable couple holds the record for the longest marriage of any presidential pair in American history. Their love story began in high school in the 1940s when they met at a dance in Texas. They became inseparable, leading to their wedding on January 6, 1945. Through thick and thin, they supported each other, navigating the highs and lows of public life as George served as a World War II pilot, a congressman, the director of the CIA, and ultimately the 41st President of the United States. Barbara played an essential role, not just as a loving wife, but also as a devoted First Lady, focusing on literacy and family health issues. Their bond exemplified partnership, friendship, and resilience, resonating with many across the nation. Even amidst the pressures of political life, they found joy in family, humor, and shared values. Their enduring love story reminds us that strong relationships can thrive in any circumstances. How did they maintain such a long-lasting connection? You might be shocked to learn that volcanoes create beauty. Volcanic eruptions often lead to destruction, but they also have a remarkable ability to shape our world in stunning ways. Take Mount Vesuvius, for instance. This famous volcano, which erupted in 79 AD and buried the Roman city of Pompeii, serves as a powerful reminder of nature's force. Yet the ash from such eruptions enriches the soil, making it highly fertile for agriculture. As a result, regions near volcanoes often become thriving areas for growing crops, making them vital for local economies. The dramatic landscapes formed by volcanic activity can also attract tourists, contributing to a unique blend of history, beauty, and biodiversity. So while eruptions can be catastrophic, they remind us of nature's dual role as both a creator and a destroyer. Isn't it fascinating how destruction can also lead to new life? Have you heard about the amazing peregrine falcon? This incredible bird holds the title of the fastest bird in the world, soaring through the sky at speeds exceeding 240 miles per hour when diving. You might picture it as a fierce hunter like a hawk, but surprisingly, genetic studies reveal that the peregrine falcon is more closely related to colorful parrots than to these raptors. This unexpected relationship highlights just how diverse and interconnected the avian family tree is. The peregrine's streamlined body and exceptional eyesight make it a remarkable predator, allowing it to hunt small birds mid-flight. These adaptations have turned it into an iconic symbol of speed and agility in nature. Interestingly, conservation efforts have helped the peregrine falcon make an inspiring comeback after it faced severe declines due to pesticide use in the mid-20th century. Isn't it fascinating how science can reshape our understanding of the natural world? Why did education matter so much in 2010? In that year, the Ministry of Education highlighted the vital role of government support amidst various legal challenges. This emphasis was a response to increasing threats that educational institutions faced, stemming from policy changes and legal disputes. The ministry recognized that without solid backing from the government, schools could struggle to provide a safe and effective learning environment for students. They pointed out that protecting education funding and resources was crucial to maintaining quality teaching and learning experiences. Moreover, this call for support wasn't just about financial aid. It also involved creating policies that ensured schools remained resilient against changes that could disrupt their operations. By advocating for government reinforcement, the ministry aimed to secure a bright future for students, allowing them to thrive without the fear of legal instability affecting their education. The actions taken during this time set a precedent for future educational policies, reminding us how essential protective measures are for a stable educational landscape. Ever thought about Hitler's surprising environmental policies? The book, How Green Were the Nazis, dives deep into the complex relationship between the Nazi regime and the environment, challenging the common belief that Adolf Hitler's government was entirely dismissive of ecological concerns. Instead, it reveals how the Nazis implemented various environmental initiatives and policies aimed at conservation. This exploration uncovers a fascist regime that, paradoxically, promoted green ideas from forest preservation to wildlife protection. As the author examines these policies, readers are prompted to consider the unsettling overlap between serious environmental efforts and a regime notorious for its horrific actions. With historical insights and thought-provoking questions, this book is an eye-opener for anyone intrigued by the multifaceted connections between politics and ecology. It forces us to reevaluate how we understand history and environmentalism, reminding us that even the darkest chapters can hold unexpected lessons about our planet's future. Are you ready to explore this fascinating yet uncomfortable topic? Here's something incredible about coffee lovers. Get ready for a sandy surprise. In Turkey, coffee isn't just brewed, it's a whole experience that's unlike anything you might imagine. Instead of the standard pots or machines, Turkish coffee is artfully crafted by heating it in hot sand, using a small copper container known as a kesvi. This ancient technique ensures a gradual and even warming that enhances the coffee's rich, full-bodied flavor, a taste that enthusiasts claim is unparalleled. The process begins when the kesvi is nestled into the heated sand, causing the coffee grains to bubble and froth perfectly. This bubbling releases aromatic oils, creating a brew that tantalizes the senses. But it's not merely about the drink itself. Brewing Turkish coffee is a cultural ritual. Friends and family often gather to share stories and laughter while the coffee slowly comes to life. Once brewed, the coffee is poured into small cups, with the grounds settling at the bottom, which is a cherished aspect of the experience. So if you ever find yourself in Turkey, sipping from a cup of sand-brewed coffee, remember you're not just enjoying a drink, you're partaking in a centuries-old tradition. Did you know the Apple Tide Dash revolutionized storage? In 1980, the introduction of the first hard drive for this computer marked a significant milestone in technology. With a storage capacity of just 5 megabytes, it was groundbreaking at a time when most computers relied on floppy disks, which could hold far less data. Priced at around $3,500, the hard drive was a luxury, designed for users who wanted more power and speed. To put its capacity into perspective, this drive could only store about 5 seconds of high-quality video today. Despite its limited space, the Apple Tide Dash's hard drive represented a remarkable leap in data storage, paving the way for the massive storage solutions we have now. Fast forward to today, and we can easily find drives with terabytes of space, allowing us to store countless videos, photos, and files. This leap in technology shows how quickly innovation can change our lives and the way we interact with information. Can you imagine what the future holds for storage technology? You won't believe this about the oldest clam. Researchers accidentally killed a clam estimated to be 507 years old, making it the oldest known living animal at the time. Named Ming after the Chinese dynasty during which it was born, this remarkable ocean creature lived through significant historical events, including the discovery of America and 2 world wars. Scientists were studying its growth rings, much like counting the rings of a tree to determine its age. Unfortunately, in their quest for knowledge, they damaged the clam and its remarkable life came to an unexpected end. This incident highlighted not only the fascinating longevity of certain marine species, but also the sometimes careless impact of scientific research on living organisms. Clams like Ming can teach us about resilience and survival in our ever-changing world, reminding us that each creature holds secrets of history within its shell. So as we continue to explore our oceans, how can we balance scientific discovery with the protection of such extraordinary lives? Hard to believe Beethoven was deaf but still composed. After losing most of his hearing, the legendary composer Ludwig van Beethoven didn't let that stop him from creating incredible music. Remarkably, he adapted to his disability by using notebooks to communicate with his friends and associates. They would write down messages, questions, and thoughts, and Beethoven would respond in writing, allowing him to stay connected while working on his masterpieces. Historians have found these notebooks invaluable. By piecing together the notes, they have managed to reconstruct entire conversations, providing unique insights into his life and thoughts during his later years. Imagine the determination it took for Beethoven to continue composing symphonies and sonatas when he could no longer hear them. His story is an inspiring example of creativity and resilience, showing that even when faced with immense challenges, passion and innovation can thrive. Isn't it fascinating to think about the conversations he had that allowed him to transcend his limitations? Can you imagine that a sheep and goat can mix? This fascinating hybrid is called a geep, a delightful blend of their unique traits. Geep results from the mating of a sheep and a goat, showcasing nature's remarkable ability to mix species. This hybrid usually inherits characteristics from both parents, such as the goat's agility and the sheep's woolly fleece. Although geep are rare, they highlight the complexity of genetic combinations and how different species can interact. What's even more surprising is that geep can occasionally be born in areas where sheep and goat populations are close together. These hybrids often exhibit a range of features, from physical appearance to behavior, making them captivating creatures for scientists and animal lovers alike. So have you ever thought about how diverse animal life can be? Is it really true that one tree grows 40 fruits? The tree of 40 fruits is a truly amazing creation made possible through a process called grafting. Grafting is a method where parts of different plants are combined to grow as one. In this case, various stone fruit varieties like peaches, plums, and cherries are attached to a single tree trunk, allowing them to flourish together. Imagine walking up to a tree and finding not just one kind of fruit, but a bounty of over 40 different fruits all on the same branches. This innovative technique not only highlights the wonders of horticulture, but also helps conserve genetic diversity among fruit species. It's like nature's own fruit salad, and it can thrive even in small spaces. Whether for a home garden or a creative project, the tree of 40 fruits sparks curiosity about plant science and sustainability. Could you imagine how delightful it would be to pick such a variety of fruits from just one tree? What if animals could be allergic too? It's surprising but true. Animals can experience allergic reactions just like humans do. For instance, our furry friends might react to allergens found in human skin cells. This means that when we shed skin flakes, it doesn't just disappear into the air. It can actually affect pets and other animals living with us. The variety of reactions can include itching, sneezing, and even skin irritations. Different species, from dogs and cats to birds and rabbits, might show sensitivity to different triggers in their environment. Allergies in animals can often go unnoticed, as they might not display typical symptoms we often associate with allergies. However, just like humans seek relief from their allergies, animals too deserve attention and care. Understanding that allergies are not just a human problem can help pet owners create a more comfortable living space for their beloved animals. So the next time you notice your pet scratching or sneezing more than usual, consider that they too might be facing some allergy challenges. Imagine the world before phones and fax machines. The first fax machine was patented in 1843 by Scotsman Alexander Bain, paving the way for modern communication. This revolutionary device could send images by converting them into electric pulses, a concept that would eventually lead to the advanced technology we rely on today. Before the telephone changed our lives drastically, Bain's invention was a marvel of engineering, showing off the creativity and resourcefulness of early inventors. The fax machine worked by scanning an image and transmitting it through wires to another machine that would replicate the picture on the receiving end. It was like sending a postcard through electrical signals. This technology sparked ideas that would evolve into the digital world we live in now, where we can send documents instantly across the globe. So the next time you send a message or image electronically, remember the trailblazers like Alexander Bain who made it all possible? How cool is that? Did you know sea cucumbers can be toxic? These fascinating ocean creatures have a unique defense mechanism. They produce a toxic substance known as halithurin. This toxin is stored in specialized structures called Cuvierian tubules, allowing sea cucumbers to react quickly when threatened. When faced with a predator, a sea cucumber can release halithurin onto its surface, creating a chemical barrier that deters attackers. But that's not all. In extreme cases, some species can even expel parts of their internal organs to escape danger. This bizarre act not only confuses predators, but also allows the sea cucumber to regenerate lost organs over time. Nature is full of surprises, and sea cucumbers certainly prove that. Their ability to adapt and defend themselves in the harsh realities of the ocean showcases the incredible inventiveness of living beings. So next time you're at a beach or aquarium, remember these quirky creatures and the magic of their survival tactics. Isn't it amazing how life can find such unusual ways to thrive? Guess what really drives wild kidnapping attempts? In 1976, a shocking event unfolded in California involving 3 men who tried to kidnap a bus full of school children for an astonishing ransom of $5 million. Their audacious plan was seemingly foolproof, but a simple everyday inconvenience turned the tide in a dramatic way. As they attempted to place their ransom call, the phone line was busy, leading to their frustration. Instead of staying alert to the situation, they dozed off, leaving the bus of children unattended. This unexpected turn of events allowed the brave kids to escape, leading to a dramatic rescue. The failed kidnapping became a widely reported incident, highlighting both the dangers lurking in everyday life and the incredible resilience of children. This story serves as a powerful reminder of how even the most dangerous plans can unravel due to unexpected circumstances. What would you do in a similar situation? Discover the magic of miracle berries. These incredible little fruits, native to West Africa, have a unique power to change how we taste food. When you eat a miracle berry, it contains a special protein called miraculin. This protein binds to your taste buds and tricks your brain into thinking that sour foods, like lemons and grapefruits, are actually sweet. Imagine biting into a slice of lemon and experiencing an explosion of sweetness instead of tartness. This can lead to adventurous culinary experiences, making it a fun challenge to explore different flavors. People love using miracle berries at tasting parties for a delightful surprise, turning ordinary meals into something extraordinary. Not only are they a hit in the kitchen, but they also offer potential health benefits, like helping those who find it difficult to enjoy food due to taste changes from medical conditions. Have you ever tried miracle berries? Did you know strawberries can be different colors? Strawberries are delightful fruits that aren't just red. They come in striking shades like yellow, green, and even white. Each color signifies a unique stage of ripeness or hints at a different strawberry variety. For instance, white strawberries are fascinating because they lack the pigment responsible for the vibrant red that most of us are used to. This variety doesn't just look unique, it also tastes subtly sweet and can be quite refreshing. As strawberries ripen, they transform from green to yellow to the iconic red, with each stage revealing a distinct flavor and texture profile. This range of colors not only makes your fruit salad a feast for the eyes, but also provides an exciting assortment of tastes to explore. Next time you see strawberries at the market, why not take a moment to appreciate their colorful beauty? Hard to believe, but not in this stadium. In Greece, women are actually banned from wearing high heels or tall hats inside the iconic Olympic Stadium. This unusual rule is rooted in a blend of tradition and practicality. The Olympic Stadium, renowned for its history and significant architectural features, aims to preserve its integrity and safety. High heels can damage the ancient marble floors, leading to costly repairs. At the same time, tall hats might obstruct the view of other spectators, making it hard for everyone to enjoy events. This regulation reflects a commitment to respect the stadium's heritage while creating a comfortable experience for all attendees. So, if you're planning a visit to this historic site, remember to leave your stylish shoes at home and opt for something more practical. Your feet will thank you later while you soak in the rich history all around. Believe it or not, the brain can remember 100,000 faces. This incredible ability allows us to recognize friends, family, and even famous personalities throughout our lifetime. Our brains are remarkably powerful, and they contain about 86 billion neurons that work together to process and store information, including memories of faces we encounter. When we meet someone new or see a familiar face, our brains analyze various features like the shape of the eyes, the curve of the smile, and any unique traits. Over time, these details create a mental catalog that helps us distinguish between thousands of individuals. Scientists believe that this skill is a result of both evolution and social necessity, as being able to recognize people enhances our ability to form social bonds and navigate complex social interactions. Interestingly, studies show that while our brains can hold this vast amount of facial data, we might still forget names or other specifics. So next time you remember someone from years ago, just marvel at the amazing capabilities of your brain. Ever thought about why El Azizia was so hot? In 1922, El Azizia, Libya, made headlines when it recorded a blistering temperature of 136 degrees Fahrenheit, the highest ever measured on Earth. Imagine standing in such intense heat. It could literally cook food on the ground. This staggering record has sparked interest and debate among scientists ever since. Factors like geographical location and climate conditions can contribute to extreme temperatures. El Azizia is situated in a desert region where dry air and intense sunlight combine to create scorching heat. However, this record has also been examined for its accuracy over the years. In fact, some experts claim that measuring techniques used back then may not have been as reliable as today's standards. Regardless, this incredible temperature remains a noteworthy part of climate history, inviting questions about the variations in weather patterns around the world. Isn't it wild to think about how heat extremes can shape our environment? Most people don't know this, but clean water is possible. The Drinkable Book is an innovative solution aimed at providing safe drinking water to communities that lack access to it. This unique book features pages that are not only filled with essential information on water purification, but are also crafted using advanced silver nanoparticles. By simply tearing out a page and immersing it in water, the filtration process begins, effectively removing harmful bacteria and contaminants. With about 100 pages in a single book, each tear-off sheet can purify up to 1,000 liters of water. This means that a single book can potentially provide fresh drinking water for an entire family for months. The drinkable book empowers individuals by giving them a practical tool to combat waterborne diseases and promote health. As innovative solutions like this become more widespread, they could greatly reduce the number of people suffering from water-related illnesses worldwide. Could something as simple as a book change lives and create a healthier future? Believe it or not, Tom Page's defies gravity. The French motocross racer has achieved an astonishing record that will leave you in awe. He successfully performed a breathtaking jump, soaring over 180 feet high while racing at speeds exceeding 50 miles per hour. This incredible feat was made possible thanks to a specially designed ramp, which allowed him to launch himself into the air in a spectacular fashion. What makes this jump even more remarkable is that Pages executed a complete turn in midair, showcasing his exceptional skill and daring attitude. Just imagine the adrenaline rushing through him as he flew through the sky, performing acrobatics that many wouldn't dare to attempt. This unprecedented jump not only highlights the thrill of motocross, but also the engineering marvels that support such daring stunts. Page's achievement has inspired many young riders to push the limits of what can be done on a motorcycle, reminding us all that with talent, determination, and a little bit of courage, the sky truly is the limit. You won't believe this about Dorothy Steele's journey. At the remarkable age of 88, Dorothy Steele turned her dreams into reality by stepping onto the acting stage after years spent as a tax agent. Her late start in acting didn't slow her down. Instead, it ignited a flame that led to her significant role in the groundbreaking film Black Panther. Dorothy's journey showcases her incredible perseverance and talent, proving that age is just a number when it comes to chasing your passions. With her lively spirit, she became an inspiration for many, showing us that it's never too late to find your calling. Sadly, she passed away at 95, but her legacy lives on through her performances and the barriers she broke down in an industry that often overlooks older talent. Her story encourages all of us to embrace our dreams, no matter when we decide to pursue them. Feral cats are more than just pets, right? These feline wanderers may look cute, but in Australia, they pose a serious threat to local wildlife. With an estimated 20 million feral cats roaming the land, they impact over 120 native species, making them one of the biggest challenges to Australian ecosystems. These cats have a powerful hunting instinct and are known to kill countless animals daily, including frogs, small mammals, and birds. The situation is so dire that some species are facing extinction, largely because feral cats have no natural predators of their own in this environment. This has sparked debates about the best way to manage feral cat populations, with some advocating for humane traps and others suggesting the need for stricter control measures. While these cats may seem harmless, their presence is a stark reminder of how human actions can disrupt nature. Understanding their impact is essential not only for protecting Australia's unique wildlife, but also for maintaining the delicate balance of ecosystems that support diverse life forms. Did you know a plane hit a porta potty in Canada? While this sounds like a scene from a comedy movie, it really happened. A small aircraft faced engine trouble just as it took off, forcing the pilot to make a hasty maneuver. Unfortunately, in a surprising twist, the plane collided with a porta potty located at a nearby construction site. Thankfully, no one was inside the toilet, and the pilot emerged completely unharmed. This peculiar incident highlights the unpredictable nature of aviation and how quickly situations can change. While it may seem like an unbelievable accident, it serves as a reminder that safety protocols are crucial for both pilots and ground personnel. In moments like these, training and quick thinking make all the difference. Can you imagine the pilot's reaction upon realizing what had happened? Hard to believe, but eyes blink more while talking. Experts have discovered that when we engage in conversation, our human eyes blink significantly more often compared to when we read. This extra blinking isn't just random. It actually helps to keep our eyes lubricated and refocus our vision, making it essential for clear sight. However, things change when we're glued to our screens. Yes, staring at phones, tablets, or computers typically makes us blink less often, leading to dryness and fatigue. Our eyes get tired and we might experience discomfort. To combat this, experts suggest the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, take a break and look at something 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. This simple trick can really help relieve eye strain and keep our vision sharp. So next time you're using a screen, remember to give your eyes a much-needed break. Let's uncover the truth about glow sticks. In 2001, the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, made a surprising move to classify glow sticks as drug paraphernalia, aiming to ban them from parties. This decision stemmed from concerns that these colorful lights were being used to hide illicit drug use at raves and festivals. The vibrant glow of these sticks, often seen swirling in enthusiastic dance crowds, led authorities to believe they could signal drug activity. However, many people see them simply as fun accessories that enhance the nighttime experience with their bright colors. Ultimately, the move sparked a heated debate about personal freedom and the regulation of harmless objects that bring joy to countless partygoers. While glow sticks may not be perfect, they hold a special place in the world of dance music and celebration. So why do they bother using glow sticks at all? This might surprise you. Shrek's church inspired a real building. Grundtvig Church in Denmark has a striking design that closely resembles the whimsical church featured in the beloved animated movie Shrek. In the film, Princess Fiona finds herself at the altar, preparing to marry the scheming Lord Farquaad, which cements the church's place in pop culture. The real-life Grundtvig Church showcases a charming blend of Romanesque and Gothic architectural styles, complete with towering spires and intricate details that echo the fairy tale setting of the movie. You might feel like stepping right into the storybook world. Historians suggest that the church's unique look likely resonated with the movie's creators, leading them to draw inspiration from such structures. While the animated church has exaggerated features to fit the film's playful tone, Grundtvig Church stands as a real-life homage to the magic of fairy tales. Could this connection be part of what makes Denmark a fascinating destination for fans of both history and animation? Meet the fascinating pink Amazon river dolphin. This remarkable creature is not only the largest of the river dolphins, but also one of the most colorful. With its striking pink hue, the Amazon river dolphin stands out in the dark waters of the Amazon and Orinoco basins. Why pink, you might wonder? Well, their color can vary from pale gray to deep pink, and it often brightens with age or during exciting social interactions. These dolphins are incredibly intelligent, displaying complex behaviors that show their problem-solving skills and social dynamics. They can even work together to catch fish, using clever hunting tactics. Besides their playful nature, these dolphins are significant for their ecosystems, helping to maintain the health of the rivers they call home. Sadly, the pink Amazon river dolphin faces threats from habitat destruction and pollution, making conservation efforts essential for their survival. Understanding these unique creatures is vital to preserving their future. Isn't it amazing to learn about such extraordinary beings in our world? Here's something incredible about perceiving color. Eigengrau is a fascinating phenomenon that occurs in total darkness. This curious term, rooted in German, means intrinsic gray and describes the very dim shade of gray that many people see when all light is absent. Have you ever sat in a pitch-black room and noticed that you weren't seeing complete darkness? That's Eigengrau in action. Your brain's visual cortex remains active, sending signals even when there are no external visual inputs. As a result, you perceive a dark grayish color, often with a slight flickering effect. This response showcases the incredible ways our minds interpret sensory information. Instead of just blackness, your brain is constantly engaged, creating this unique shade that reminds us of our brain's persistent role in processing the world around us. Next time you're in a dark room, take a moment to notice Eigengrau. It's a striking example of our amazing brain at work. You might be shocked to learn that Apple plays favorites. The tech giant Apple has crafted a fascinating marketing strategy when it comes to the portrayal of its products and films. They allow their devices to be featured only by heroic characters or the good guys in a story. This means that every time you see an Apple device on screen, it's often linked to positive moments and characters who embody virtues like bravery and intelligence. Think about your favorite movies. If the protagonist uses an iPhone, it enhances their image, right? By carefully controlling this aspect, Apple ensures that their devices maintain an association with success and respect. This strategy not only elevates the brand's status, but also influences viewers' perceptions, making them more likely to want the products that they see in a favorable light. Isn't it interesting how marketing shapes our choices? What if I told you France tops travel charts? With stunning sights like the Eiffel Tower and the beautiful beaches of the French Riviera, France attracts millions of visitors each year, making it the most popular travel destination in Europe. This enchanting country offers a unique mix of art, culture, and cuisine that captivates tourists from around the globe. Following closely behind is Spain, known for its vibrant festivals, historical landmarks, and delicious tapas. These two countries highlight Europe's charm, showcasing why it remains a go-to hotspot for travelers. From the romantic streets of Paris to the lively squares of Barcelona, there's an adventure waiting around every corner. Whether you dream of exploring majestic castles or lounging on sunny beaches, Europe provides experiences that can delight anyone. How do you plan to explore this breathtaking continent? Have you heard about Korea's unique body odor gene? This intriguing genetic trait can be found among many Koreans, who often lack the gene responsible for causing body odor. This isn't just a quirky coincidence. It sheds light on how our biology shapes even the smallest aspects of our lives, like how we sweat. Scientists believe that this absence of the body odor gene has developed over time, influenced by both environmental factors and diet. Traditional Korean cuisine, rich in fermented foods, may also play a role in how individuals metabolize sweat. Interestingly, this trait raises questions about how genetic variations can lead to different experiences and perceptions surrounding smell. While some people might find this trait quite convenient, it also illustrates the vast diversity of human genetics. Understanding such differences not only helps us appreciate our unique biological backgrounds, but also highlights the importance of genetic research in revealing the stories behind these traits. Could your own genetics be influencing how you smell? Is it really true that pollution equals smoking cigarettes? In cities like Beijing, the air can be so polluted that spending just one day outdoors is like smoking 21 cigarettes. This startling comparison highlights the dangers of fine particulate matter known as PM 2.5. These tiny particles can easily get into your lungs and even enter your bloodstream, leading to serious health problems over time. The higher the PM 2.5 levels, the greater the risk of respiratory issues like asthma and chronic bronchitis, as well as heart diseases. Unfortunately, many people in these polluted areas may not realize how much harm they are exposing themselves to just by walking outside. As urban areas continue to grow and industrial activities expand, it's crucial for everyone to understand the implications of air quality on health. Can we afford to ignore this growing crisis? Did you know that Cairo is Africa's largest city? With a bustling population of around 20 million people, Cairo stands out not just for its size, but also for its deep historical roots. This vibrant capital of Egypt boasts a remarkable past that stretches over 4,000 years, making it one of the oldest cities still inhabited today. Imagine walking through the streets where ancient civilizations once thrived. Visitors can explore iconic sites like the Pyramids of Giza and the historic Cairo Citadel, showcasing the rich tapestry of cultures that have influenced this influential metropolis. Cairo's unique blend of modern life and ancient history makes it a fascinating destination for travelers and researchers alike. From its lively markets filled with spices and textiles to the serene banks of the Nile River, this city offers a glimpse into a legacy that continues to thrive. What stories might the streets of Cairo tell you? Tonga's extraordinary independence will surprise you. The Kingdom of Tonga stands out as the only Pacific nation that has never been colonized by a foreign power. This remarkable achievement showcases Tonga's resilient spirit and strong leadership throughout the colonial era. While many neighboring islands succumbed to European imperial ambitions, Tonga cleverly navigated political alliances, ensuring its sovereignty was never compromised. The Tongan monarchy played a pivotal role, skillfully balancing relationships with powerful nations like Britain and the United States. In 1875, Tonga even established a constitutional monarchy, promoting democratic principles that further solidified its independence. Today, Tonga celebrates its unique heritage and culture, drawing tourists eager to explore its stunning landscapes and rich traditions. Its story serves as a testament to the nation's unwavering commitment to autonomy, making Tonga a symbol of pride in the Pacific. What can we learn from their journey? Did you know about the world's tallest sandcastle? In Denmark, this incredible structure was built in 2019 and stands an astonishing 20 meters high. What makes it even more impressive is that it was constructed using nearly 5,000 tons of sand. Imagine the craftsmanship involved in shaping all that sand into towering walls and intricate designs, attracting visitors from around the globe. The castle wasn't just a playground for kids. It showcased a variety of amazing architectural features, including turrets and bridges, all while defying gravity with its impressive height. This feat of creativity and engineering took a team of skilled builders who spent countless hours working together to bring their vision to life. In a country famous for its fairy tale castles, this sandcastle added a unique twist to the landscape, reminding us that art can come in many forms. Whether you're a fan of sandcastles or just love a good story of human ingenuity, Denmark's sandy giant surely sparks the imagination and invites questions about what else we can create with the power of teamwork and a bit of sand. Explore Colombia's hidden coral reef paradise. The San Andres and Providencia archipelago in Colombia boasts one of the largest coral reefs in the world, ranking an impressive third globally. This stunning underwater ecosystem is a vibrant hub of life, showcasing more than 50 species of coral and sponges. Divers flock to these crystal-clear waters to experience the breathtaking beauty and diversity of marine life. Imagine swimming amidst colorful coral gardens, observing schools of tropical fish darting around, and perhaps even spotting a gentle sea turtle gliding by. The variety of coral species provides essential habitat for countless marine creatures, making it not just a sightseeing spot, but also a critical part of ocean health. Conservation efforts are vital here due to threats like climate change and pollution, aiming to protect this jewel of biodiversity. As you dive into this underwater wonderland, you witness firsthand why it's such a cherished destination for enthusiasts and scientists alike. Are you ready to discover this marine treasure? You won't believe this about airplane safety. In emergency situations, airplanes come equipped with a unique system designed to dump fuel from their wings. This procedure is especially crucial when pilots need to land quickly and safely, as it significantly reduces the aircraft's weight. When a plane is overloaded with fuel, the risk of a catastrophic explosion upon impact increases. By jettisoning fuel, pilots are not only lightening the plane, but also increasing their chances of a successful landing. This fuel dumping system is a key safety feature that protects passengers and crew during critical moments. Believe it or not, the process is carefully regulated, and pilots train extensively to perform it smoothly. So next time you think about flying, remember this fascinating detail about safety in the skies. Reducing weight makes a big difference. Did you know the Louvre uses Nintendo 3DS guides? This iconic museum in Paris is always on the cutting edge of visitor experience. To make navigating through its vast collection easier and more engaging, the Louvre offers interactive guides on Nintendo 3DS systems. These nifty devices provide detailed maps that help guests find their way through the sprawling halls filled with masterpieces like the Mona Lisa and the Venus de Milo. Not only do these guides show you where to find each artwork, but they also include fascinating descriptions and backstories. This allows visitors to connect more deeply with what they're seeing. Imagine wandering through the museum, and with the simple click of a button, you learn about the history and significance of each piece. This modern approach ensures that both art lovers and casual visitors can appreciate the rich culture housed within the Louvre's walls. So whether you're planning a trip or just curious about art, this tech-savvy method makes the experience more interactive and memorable than ever. Imagine pigs roaming the streets of New York City. In the 19th century, these fearless pigs were quite a common sight, munching on the trash that littered the roads. It may sound strange today, but back then, letting pigs roam was a practical solution for managing waste in the bustling city. However, in 1821, the government decided this practice had to stop due to growing health concerns in urban development. This new regulation didn't sit well with pig owners, who felt their way of life was under attack. For nearly 30 years, they protested fiercely, leading to riots as they resisted these changes. The city was torn between the need for cleanliness and the livelihoods of those who relied on pigs for waste disposal. This fascinating tale highlights how urban life has evolved, showing us the surprising challenges cities faced as they grew. Can you imagine a city where pigs played such a vital role? Is it really true that Robert Wadlow was a giant? Robert Wadlow, born in 1918, holds the remarkable title of the tallest man in recorded history, standing at a staggering 2.72 meters. His incredible height resulted from a rare condition called gigantism, which occurs when the pituitary gland produces too much growth hormone. While many might think being extraordinarily tall is a blessing, Wadlow faced numerous challenges in his short life. He continued to grow until his untimely death at the age of just 22 in 1940, largely due to complications from an infection. Despite his height, which made him a spectacle and an icon, Wadlow struggled with various health issues associated with his size. He required custom-made clothing and shoes due to his unique proportions, and had to navigate the world in ways that many of us take for granted. His legacy lives on not only in the record books, but also as a poignant reminder of the complexities that come with being different. What lessons can we learn from Robert's extraordinary life? Let's uncover the truth about Victorian tea parties. These gatherings weren't just casual meetups. They followed a maze of complex etiquette that could make hosting quite the challenge. Imagine planning a delightful afternoon and then getting tangled in strict rules on how to behave. Guests had to manage everything from their posture to their speech, with each tiny detail reflecting their social status. Some people found the pressure so overwhelming that they pretended to be ill just to escape the event. In fact, one unfortunate woman was even expelled for the crime of improperly lifting her pinky finger while sipping tea. This kind of strictness shows how important social status was in Victorian society. Despite their fancy reputation, these tea parties could turn into a playful battlefield of manners, where a simple mistake could lead to an unexpected scandal. Can you imagine that Shakespeare wrote about ghosts? In 4 of his major plays, the legendary playwright weaves spectral characters into the fabric of the stories, captivating audiences even today. In Hamlet, the ghost of King Hamlet ignites a tale of revenge, pushing his son into a dark, emotional journey. Meanwhile, in Macbeth, the apparitions fuel Macbeth's ambition and ultimately lead to his downfall. The ghostly figure in Julius Caesar serves as a haunting reminder of betrayal and guilt, influencing Brutus's conscience. Additionally, in Richard III, the specters of Richard's past victims haunt him, driving him deeper into madness. By incorporating these ghostly influences, Shakespeare not only adds depth to his characters, but also explores themes of mortality, ambition, and morality. His clever use of the supernatural creates tension and intrigue, making these plays resonate through the ages. Are you ready to explore the haunted world of Shakespeare? Have you ever wondered why the Amazon matters so much? The Amazon rainforest, located in Brazil, is not just the largest rainforest in the world. It plays a crucial role in our planet's health. Often called the lungs of the Earth, the Amazon generates around 20% of the world's oxygen, making it essential for our survival. This incredible ecosystem houses an astonishing variety of plants and animals, many of which can't be found anywhere else on the planet. The trees in the Amazon absorb carbon dioxide while releasing oxygen, helping to combat climate change. Unfortunately, deforestation and climate change threaten this vital resource, jeopardizing oxygen production in the homes of countless species. Protecting the Amazon is not just a concern for Brazil, it affects everyone on Earth. So what can we do to help safeguard this beautiful rainforest and all it provides? Have you ever wondered how Ninja changed streaming forever? In 2018, Tyler Blevins, better known as Ninja, made history by becoming the first streamer to earn a whopping $1 million in just 1 year. This impressive achievement was largely fueled by his Fortnite streams, which captivated millions of viewers around the globe. Ninja's charismatic personality and extraordinary gaming skills transformed him into a household name, and his success opened the doors for many other gamers to pursue professional streaming. Sponsorships with big brands and collaborations with celebrities helped skyrocket his popularity even further. Today, streaming is no longer just a hobby, it's a viable career path for many aspiring gamers. Ninja's record-breaking earnings not only showcase the massive potential of esports, but also inspired a new generation to explore their passions in gaming. Who knows what the future holds for streaming next? Did you know that robots can coach your ping pong game? Enter the Morpheus, an amazing AI-powered ping pong robot designed to elevate your skills. This smart machine uses advanced 3D cameras to carefully analyze players' movements in real time. As you play, it observes your swings, footwork, and overall technique, providing instant coaching and feedback. Imagine hitting the ball and getting immediate tips on what to improve, like your stance or timing. The Morpheus doesn't just watch, it learns from your gameplay, adapting to offer increasingly personalized training sessions. Whether you're a beginner looking to learn the basics or a seasoned player aiming to refine your skills, this innovative robot makes practice both fun and effective. With its help, you'll discover the secrets to mastering your game and impressing your friends. Ready to step up your ping pong skills? Did you know orangutans can self-medicate? In the lush forests of Sumatra, scientists observed a remarkable male orangutan, showing how clever these incredible creatures can be. After sustaining a facial wound, this orangutan found a solution in a paste made from the euchre kuning plant, which local people have long recognized for its medicinal properties. What's fascinating is that this orangutan didn't need any help to discover such a remedy. It figured it out all on its own. Over the course of several days, he applied the healing paste repeatedly, successfully treating his injury. This behavior highlights not only the intelligence of orangutans, but also their remarkable resourcefulness when it comes to using their environment. It makes you wonder what other hidden talents these amazing animals possess in the wild. Have you ever wondered why Americans love hot dogs so much? It's fascinating to learn that the United States stands as the largest consumer of hot dogs in the world, munching through an astonishing 20 billion of these tasty treats each year. The love for hot dogs varies by region, with West Virginia topping the list for per capita consumption, meaning people there really enjoy their dogs. On the other hand, Los Angeles boasts the highest overall sales, showcasing that the bustling city has a serious appetite for this classic barbecue staple. But it's not just the US that has a strong sausage culture. Germany leads in per capita sausage consumption when considering all types of sausages. This juicy rivalry invites curiosity about how these two countries have each embraced these meaty delights in their culinary traditions. Here's a wild fact about birds and gravity. Birds rely on gravity when they dive, which influences their behavior in fascinating ways. Unlike humans, birds can't tuck their heads down and swoop into the water in a sleek dive. Instead, they have to keep their heads up while diving, using their body weight and momentum to plunge into the air or water. This necessity leads to some interesting drinking habits. When birds drink, they tilt their heads back to let the water flow down their throats rather than dipping their beaks into the water like other animals might do. This instinctive behavior showcases how birds have adapted to their environment, using gravity to their advantage. So next time you see a bird at your local pond or park, pay attention to how they drink and dive. It's all about making the most of the forces of nature. This might surprise you. College football started in 1869. It all kicked off on November 6th of that year when Rutgers and Princeton, then known as the College of New Jersey, faced off in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Imagine a field where players wore little more than woolen clothes and kicked a round ball instead of using their hands. Rutgers claimed the first victory in this historic match, which was actually quite different from the game we know today. The rules were loose. borrowing elements from both soccer and rugby, and a total of 25 players from each side participated. As the decades went by, college football evolved immensely, establishing more organized rules and regulations. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the sport gained popularity across the United States, leading to the passionate rivalries and massive stadiums we see today. Can you believe a simple game in 1869 laid the foundation for such a beloved American tradition? Why exactly does adding a road sometimes cause traffic jams? Bress's paradox reveals a surprising twist in traffic management. At first glance, building a new road seems like a great solution to reduce congestion. However, when a new route opens up, many drivers may decide to take it, thinking it will be faster. This sudden shift can backfire. As more cars flood the new road, it can become just as congested as the old one. More traffic can also spill back onto the existing roads, leading to more jams all around. Essentially, instead of easing the burden, the addition of a new road might create a whole new set of problems for commuters. This paradox shows that traffic patterns are complex, and solutions need careful planning and consideration. So next time you see a new road being built, remember, it might not be the traffic fix everyone hopes for. Did you know that an FBI agent was a spy? Robert Hansen, who should have been protecting America's secrets, spent over 2 decades secretly working for Russia's KGB. Hired to uncover leaks within the FBI, Hansen managed to deceive his colleagues while betraying his country. His espionage activities spanned from 1979 to 2001, making him one of the most damaging double agents in U.S. history. He provided the Soviets with a wealth of classified information, including the identities of American spies in critical intelligence operations. It wasn't until 2001 that his treachery was revealed, leading to his arrest. This shocking case prompted significant changes within the FBI regarding how they handle security and internal investigations. Hansen's story serves as a chilling reminder of the importance of trust and vigilance in intelligence work. How did this happen under the FBI's nose? Did you know Naomi Campbell changed fashion forever? In 1988, Naomi Campbell became a true trailblazer by gracing the cover of Vogue magazine, making history as the first woman of African descent to achieve this prestigious milestone. At a time when the fashion industry was predominantly Eurocentric, Naomi's stunning presence shattered stereotypes and opened doors for models of color around the globe. With her unique look and fierce confidence, she captivated audiences and designers alike, proving that beauty knows no boundaries. Campbell's groundbreaking achievement was not just about one cover, but rather a revolution. It urged the industry to recognize and appreciate diversity. Following her success, more and more women of various ethnic backgrounds began to ascend in the modeling world, creating a richer, more inclusive landscape. Naomi's story remains an inspiring reminder of how one person's accomplishments can spark change and challenge societal norms, encouraging future generations. So do you think her impact on fashion is still visible today? Prepare to be amazed by 228 jumps in seconds. A young man recently achieved an incredible feat by completing 228 jumps in just about 2.30 seconds, setting a new record that has everyone talking. It's hard to grasp how someone can jump so many times in such a short span, but this remarkable performance showcases not just stamina, but also extraordinary coordination and agility. Picture it, the rapid rhythm of his feet hitting the ground, each leap pushing him into the air with precision. Achievements like these inspire all of us to challenge our limits, showing that with practice and dedication, we can accomplish things that seem almost impossible. Athletes train for years to master their skills, and moments like this spark excitement and curiosity around what's possible in sports. What other records could be broken by determined individuals? What if I told you lobsters can regenerate their cells? This fascinating ability comes from a unique enzyme that lobsters produce, which plays a key role in their cellular repair process. While lobsters don't live forever, this incredible talent allows some of them to live to be over 100 years old. Instead of deteriorating like most creatures as they age, lobsters can continuously regenerate their tissues, keeping them healthy and functional for much longer periods. Their remarkable longevity is linked to the way they grow, shedding their hard exoskeletons during molting. With each new shell they grow, they can replace lost or damaged cells, making them resilient to certain ailments. This fascinating regeneration raises questions about how it could inspire medical research for humans, especially in areas like healing wounds or repairing damaged tissues. Isn't it amazing how such creatures can teach us about longevity and resilience? Uncover the amazing bond between crocodiles and plovers. This fascinating relationship highlights nature's teamwork at its finest. Crocodiles, the powerful reptiles often lurking in tropical waters, have a unique partnership with Egyptian plovers, small birds known for their striking plumage. When crocodiles open their mouths wide, they aren't just basking in the sun, they are welcoming the plovers to a dental cleaning session. These brave little birds hop right in, picking out food scraps and pesky parasites stuck between the crocodile's teeth. This arrangement is beneficial for both species. The plovers get a free meal, while the crocodiles enjoy a clean mouth, reducing the risk of infections. It's a perfect example of symbiosis, a scientific term that describes the interaction between different species where both parties benefit. Watching this unusual duo in action is a reminder of how interconnected life can be. Have you ever seen such a remarkable partnership in the wild? Discover how songs helped enslaved people escape. Enslaved individuals in the United States were incredibly resourceful, crafting intricate communication networks through the use of code songs or spirituals. These powerful songs were not just expressions of faith and resilience. They carried hidden messages that provided vital instructions for escaping via the Underground Railroad. For instance, a song about a river could indicate a specific route to safety, while mentioning the North Star might signal the direction to freedom. The beauty of these spirituals lay in their ability to inspire hope and unity while simultaneously conveying critical information without alerting captors. This clever use of music allowed enslaved people to navigate dangerous situations, fostering a strong sense of community and purpose. Today, we can marvel at the strength and creativity that these brave individuals displayed, using their cultural heritage to forge paths of freedom. How incredible is that? Let's uncover the truth about the English pouter pigeon. This striking breed, often referred to as the English power pigeon, is truly a sight to behold. Known for their graceful, upright posture and elegant, elongated necks, these birds have been thoughtfully shaped by skilled breeders over many generations. The most notable feature? Their prominent, bulging mouth, which adds to their distinctive charm. These pigeons are not just beautiful, they're a product of meticulous genetic selection that aims to enhance their ornamental qualities. Breeders have dedicated countless hours to perfecting these traits, ensuring that each pigeon not only looks stunning, but also embodies the unique characteristics that pigeon enthusiasts adore. Whether you're admiring them in a competition or as a cherished pet, the English pouter pigeon is sure to captivate anyone who lays eyes on it. Have you seen one of these exquisite birds in person? Ever thought about why Zoroastrians use sky burial? This unique burial tradition, practiced by Zoroastrians in Mumbai, India, involves placing the deceased in specially constructed towers of silence. These towers are open to the sky, allowing vultures to consume the bodies, a practice that highlights their deep respect for nature. Zoroastrians believe that earth and fire are sacred elements that should remain untainted by death. Instead of burying or cremating their loved ones, they opt for this method as a way to honor both the deceased and the environment. It's a fascinating glimpse into how different cultures handle death and what values they hold dear. In an age where most burial practices involve elaborate coffins and funeral services, the simplicity and ecological mindfulness of the sky burial tradition stand out. It begs the question, how do our own burial practices reflect our beliefs about life and death? Did you know that vitamin D affects your immune system? Research shows that a deficiency in vitamin D can actually worsen respiratory tract infections. This essential vitamin helps your body in fighting off illnesses by boosting your immune response. During the colder months, when people are less exposed to sunlight, vitamin D levels can drop, making us more susceptible to infections like the flu. Interestingly, summer often sees fewer flu cases, partly because higher sunlight levels allow our bodies to produce more vitamin D. So when the sun shines bright, we get not only a mood boost but also a natural defense against respiratory illnesses. Ensuring you have enough vitamin D, either from sunlight, food, or supplements, might just keep those pesky coughs and colds at bay. Are you getting enough of this vital nutrient? Guess what really drives sushi's popularity? Sushi is a quintessential Japanese dish that has captured hearts around the world. It's not just about the raw fish or seafood. It starts with expertly seasoned rice, which is the foundation of this culinary masterpiece. There are many forms of sushi, such as nigiri, where a slice of fish is gently placed atop a mound of rice, and maki, which rolls fish and veggies inside seaweed and rice. Each type of sushi showcases unique preparation techniques and presentation styles that make every bite a delightful experience. The balance of flavors and the freshness of the ingredients are key to sushi's charm. As sushi has become a global sensation, it invites people to explore new tastes and cultures, creating a delicious bridge between tradition and modern dining. So what's your favorite sushi style? Did you know that bird's nest soup is a delicacy? This unique dish, popular in China and Southeast Asia, dazzles diners with its strange yet fascinating ingredient: the nests of cave-dwelling birds, mainly swiftlets. These nests, made from the bird's saliva, are highly sought after for their gelatinous texture and subtle flavor. Cooking the nests transforms them into a translucent soup that many believe has health benefits, including boosting the immune system and improving skin complexion. Harvesting these nests is a remarkable process, often done in treacherous cave environments, as collectors must be skilled climbers. The nests are then cleaned and prepared, sometimes served in broth or sweetened with sugar. Though it can be quite expensive, with a kilogram costing thousands of dollars, many enjoy bird's nest soup as a luxurious treat during special occasions. So would you take a sip of this unique soup? Have you ever wondered why Bhutan banned tobacco sales? In a surprising move, Bhutan decided to prioritize banning tobacco over junk food sales, showcasing its unique approach to health and happiness. Known for its commitment to gross national happiness, Bhutan emphasizes the well-being of its citizens over mere economic growth. By banning tobacco, the government aims to reduce health risks associated with smoking, which poses a significant threat to public health. Interestingly, despite this strict stance on tobacco, the sale of unhealthy foods remains legal. This decision highlights Bhutan's focus on creating a balance between individual choice and societal health. The country hopes that by making tobacco less accessible, it can encourage healthier lifestyles and promote overall happiness. Many wonder if such a policy could serve as a model for other nations facing health crises linked to tobacco use. Could the world learn from Bhutan's unique approach to health and happiness? Most people don't know this, but mice were wooden. The first computer mouse, invented by Doug Engelbart in the early 1960s, was quite the novelty. Made from wood, it looked like a chunky block and featured a simple design that included just one button and a cord. Unlike today's sleek and sophisticated mice, which often include extra buttons and wireless connectivity, Engelbart's creation was a rudimentary tool for navigating digital spaces. Its purpose was to help users interact with computers more intuitively, making it a groundbreaking innovation in the world of technology. Fast forward to today, and we have mice that are not only ergonomic, but also equipped with laser sensors for precision. The evolution from that wooden block to our current high-tech devices shows just how far we've come in making computers user-friendly. Can you imagine navigating your favorite video game with that first design? Did you know Santa Claus is a real town? Located in Indiana, this charming little community has a festive name that brings joy all year round. Founded in 1856, Santa Claus has a population of around 2,500 people and is famous for its holiday spirit. Visitors flock to this town to enjoy attractions like the Santa Claus Museum and Village, where you can learn about the town's history and see Christmas memorabilia. Each year, the town hosts a holiday festival featuring parades, fireworks, and family-friendly events. What's more, Santa Claus is home to the only post office in the United States that can send letters to Santa. This lively postal service welcomes thousands of letters every December, making wishes come true for children everywhere. So if you're looking for a whimsical destination filled with holiday cheer, Santa Claus, Indiana is the perfect spot to visit. Is it really true that Russia has 11 time zones? Yes, it's amazing but true. Russia is the largest country in the world, stretching over 17 million square kilometers. This immense size means it covers a vast expanse of land that spans both Europe and Asia. To accommodate its geographical diversity, Russia has established 11 distinct time zones, each differing by 1 hour from the next. For instance, when it's noon in Moscow, it's already 8 p.m. in Kamchatka, located on the eastern coast. This means that as the sun rises in one part of the country, it may already be setting in another. Managing time across such a large landmass can be quite a challenge, especially for travel and communication. Each region not only has its time zone, but often celebrates specific cultural events at different times, adding to the rich tapestry that is Russia. So whether you're in the bustling streets of St. Petersburg or the remote wilderness of Siberia, time flows uniquely, showcasing the country's incredible size and diversity. Did you know your body is mostly water? It's astonishing that around 37 liters of water make up nearly 60% of our total body weight. This water isn't just for hydration. It plays crucial roles in numerous bodily functions. For instance, water helps regulate body temperature, aids digestion, and cushions joints. It's also vital for delivering nutrients to cells and removing waste. Every single cell in your body relies on water, which means staying hydrated is key to maintaining health and energy. Despite being aware of its importance, many people often overlook their daily water intake. Factors like physical activity, climate, and even diet impact how much water we need. On average, it's recommended to drink 8 8-ounce glasses of water a day, but individual needs can vary. Interestingly, we can also get hydration from foods like fruits and vegetables. So next time you grab a drink, think about how it's helping your body function better and keep you feeling great. Hard to believe, but the Spice Girls changed pop forever. In 1996, the legendary girl group made waves with their debut single Wannabe, which soared to the top of the charts and captured the hearts of listeners everywhere. This catchy anthem not only showcased their unique blend of pop and spice, but also introduced the powerful message of girl power. With themes of individuality and confidence, the Spice Girls inspired millions around the globe to embrace their true selves. Their fun and fierce personalities resonated with fans, making them cultural icons overnight. As they took the music scene by storm, their vibrant style and catchy tunes became a staple of the 90s. Decades later, their impact is still felt, reminding us all of the importance of friendship, empowerment, and believing in ourselves. Can a pop group really make such a difference? What if I told you about Glow, New York? In the 1930s, the United States developed this fictional town as a clever way to tackle copyright infringement. By creating a fake location, the government aimed to trick copyright violators who tried to dodge legal consequences. Surprisingly, Glow gained traction and ended up on maps, marking its territory as a town that didn't exist. This wonderful twist of fate led to the establishment of a real settlement in the area, turning the copyright trap into a bustling community. Today, Glow stands as a fascinating testament to creativity and law, where an imaginative solution sparked real-life change. Isn't it amazing how an idea can transform from fiction into a lively place that people now call home? This blend of creativity and legal strategy not only enhanced copyright laws, but also created a unique history that continues to intrigue us. Hard to believe, but turtles breathe through their bottoms. The Fitzroy River turtle from Australia has a fascinating adaptation. It can actually take in oxygen through its rear end during emergencies. Imagine being able to breathe this way. When oxygen levels in the water drop, these turtles can use their cloaca, a multi-purpose opening, to extract oxygen, helping them survive in tough conditions. This remarkable ability shows just how diverse life can be and how species evolve unique survival strategies. While most animals rely on lungs, the Fitzroy River turtle has developed this special capability to thrive in environments where others might struggle. Such adaptations are crucial for survival in changing climates and polluted waters. Next time you see a turtle, remember that nature often finds the most unexpected solutions to challenges. Here's a wild fact about Jennifer Lopez. In China and Hong Kong, she's humorously referred to as Lord of Butt, a playful title that highlights not just her fame, but also the fascination with her iconic physique. The nickname combines a cheeky twist on her popularity with the word butt, cleverly referencing her celebrated curves. This moniker is a fun nod to the way she captivates audiences around the world, making her a sort of royalty in entertainment. Fans in these regions have embraced this lighthearted humor, showcasing how cultural references can create unique connections with celebrities. Jennifer Lopez, known for her incredible talent in music and acting, enjoys immense popularity, and this nickname reflects the warm, playful spirit of her fans. It's interesting how such creative expressions lend personality to a star, don't you think? Believe it or not, humans struggle with clothing choice. While we face confusion over what to wear when temperatures shift, other species adapt seamlessly to changing weather. For example, animals like polar bears grow thick fur in winter and shed it in summer, keeping them cozy during extreme cold or heat. This natural ability to adjust their insulation keeps them comfortable and energy efficient. In contrast, humans often find ourselves staring at a closet of clothes that can feel overwhelming, especially when unexpected chilly weather hits. We might layer on sweaters, grab umbrellas, or even wear shorts on a surprisingly warm day. Our clothing choices can be influenced by personal style, social trends, and even cultural contexts, leading to mismatches and discomfort. Why is it that we, with all our technology, still find it tricky to dress for the weather? Perhaps our busy lives and the complexity of fashion play a role. As we continue to navigate the unpredictable nature of our climate, it's fascinating to consider how much more skillful other creatures are at adapting in their own ways. Why exactly does Hamlet meet Grand Theft Auto? In 2013, a groundbreaking documentary called Grand Theft Hamlet captured the extraordinary journey of two unemployed actors as they took Shakespeare's classic play to an unexpected stage, the virtual world of Grand Theft Auto Online. Utilizing the game's expansive open world, they staged an entire production of Hamlet within the game's universe, blending traditional storytelling with modern gaming culture. With a unique mix of creativity and technology, the actors transformed video game environments into dramatic backdrops, presenting iconic scenes like the ghost of King Hamlet and the famous balcony soliloquy. The documentary showcases not only their dedication and struggle to adapt a centuries-old text into a video game setting, but also raises interesting questions about the intersection of art, entertainment, and digital platforms. How does this innovative approach change our perception of classical theater? What if I told you about your breathing pathways? Our bodies have a fascinating way of managing airflow. Humans do not breathe through both their nose and mouth at the same time because they share the same airway. Imagine trying to drink from two straws at once. It would be messy and confusing. Breathing through just one passage allows for more efficient oxygen intake and helps to keep our respiratory system organized. When we inhale through the nose, tiny hairs called cilia trap dust and germs, purifying the air before it reaches our lungs. On the other hand, breathing through the mouth can provide quick access for larger amounts of air, especially during exercise or heavy physical activity. This clever design means our body prioritizes airflow to keep everything running smoothly. Isn't it amazing how our anatomy keeps us functioning at our best? This might surprise you. The Baltic Sea anomaly exists. In 2011, Swedish treasure hunters stumbled upon a mysterious disc-shaped object resting on the seafloor of the Baltic Sea using sonar technology. This intriguing find, dubbed the Baltic Sea anomaly, features an unusual shape and texture that have sparked wild theories about its origin. Some enthusiasts suggest it could be an extraterrestrial spaceship or even a remnant of an ancient civilization that once thrived in the area. However, scientists urge caution and propose that the object might simply be a natural rock formation shaped by the ocean's relentless forces over time. Still, the anomaly continues to captivate imaginations and fuel discussions about unexplained phenomena beneath the waves. What do you think it really is? An ancient relic, a natural wonder, or something out of this world? Can you believe Antarctica is the largest desert? This surprising fact comes from the classification of deserts, which isn't just about hot, sandy landscapes. Instead, deserts are defined by their low humidity and limited precipitation. Antarctica perfectly fits this definition, receiving less than 2 inches of rainfall annually, a figure that's comparable to the Sahara Desert. Because of this, Antarctica is recognized as the driest place on Earth. Its icy expanse might not resemble the typical hot desert image, but it showcases a different kind of desolation. Vast ice sheets and frigid temperatures create a unique environment, making it a cold desert. Despite its frozen surface, life uniquely thrives in Antarctica, with specially adapted organisms like penguins and seals. The stark contrast between what we imagine a desert to be and what Antarctica actually is challenges our perceptions of climate and geography. So next time you think of a desert, remember that the world's largest one is a frozen wonderland. What if I told you Katy Perry's childhood was strict? Growing up in a religious household, singer Katy Perry faced some unique challenges. Her mom had strong beliefs that shaped their daily life, even influencing what she could eat. For instance, Katy wasn't allowed to enjoy Lucky Charms cereal because her mother associated the word luck with Lucifer. This meant that while many kids were munching on the sweet, colorful marshmallows, Katy had to skip those and find alternative breakfast choices. Her family's beliefs extended beyond cereals. She had to refer to deviled eggs as angel eggs, a playful yet serious way to navigate religious views. This upbringing, filled with restrictions, might have inspired Katy's later artistry, as she often blends personal struggles with vibrant, catchy tunes that resonate with fans. Can you imagine how different her music might be if she had grown up in a relaxed household? You won't believe the shocking twist in Ceausescu's trial. During the dramatic trial of former Romanian dictator Nicolae Ceausescu and his wife Elena, the courtroom was thrown into chaos when their own lawyers unexpectedly turned against them. Instead of defending the couple, the lawyers sided with the prosecutors, an act that shocked many observers. This betrayal contributed to the atmosphere of urgency and desperation surrounding the trial, which was held in the wake of a revolution that led to the fall of Ceausescu's brutal regime. The trial concluded with a swift verdict. Both Ceausescu and Elena faced execution by firing squad. In a chilling turn of events, the execution occurred so quickly that the television crews present to record the proceedings were unable to capture the final moments. This swift justice not only marked the end of a tyrannical rule, but also served as a stark reminder of the power struggle in Romania's recent history. Imagine performing surgery from a backpack. The surgery field is a groundbreaking innovation that revolutionizes emergency medical care. This portable operating room is designed to fit into a compact package, easily transportable, and set up in just minutes. Inside, it features a sterile bubble and a reliable battery, enabling healthcare professionals to perform urgent surgeries in remote locations where hospitals are not available. Whether in disaster zones or rural areas, the surgery field provides life-saving procedures that were once unreachable for many. This incredible device not only eases logistical challenges, but also highlights the importance of adaptability in medicine. With advancements like these, we can be hopeful that more lives will be saved in critical situations. What do you think the future holds for emergency medical care? Guess what really drives your body temperature down? It turns out that holding in urine in freezing conditions can actually make you feel colder. Your body works hard to keep that liquid warm, which means it's expending energy just to maintain your internal temperature. As the cold seeps in, your muscles and organs have to burn extra calories to manage the warmth of the urine. The best way to avoid suffering in the cold is to either find a spot to relieve yourself or use a designated container. Just remember that container isn't a drink. It's crucial to pay attention to your body's signals in these extreme conditions. Ignoring them can lead to discomfort and even potential health risks. So next time you're out in the cold, think twice before holding it in. Will you brave the chill or stay cozy and warm? Discover the truth behind Project X cigarettes. In the 1970s, Project X aimed to create a new kind of cigarette that would supposedly be safer for smokers. It was developed by scientists who wanted to reduce the health risks associated with traditional tobacco products. However, the project faced intense opposition from powerful tobacco manufacturers, who realized that if Project X succeeded, it could threaten their entire industry. They were well aware of the potential dangers linked to smoking, and the idea of a less harmful product made them uneasy. Ultimately, Project X was abandoned, leaving the public unaware of what could have been a significant change in tobacco consumption. The decision to halt the project raises questions about corporate responsibility and the lengths to which companies may go to protect their interests, even when health is at stake. Were profits valued more than people's health? Let's uncover the truth about Icelandic naming customs. This unique system gives a fascinating twist to how names are formed. In Iceland, people often don't follow the traditional family surname pattern you might see elsewhere. Instead, men receive their last name based on their father's first name, with the suffix son added. For instance, if John has a son named Olaf, the boy's full name becomes Olaf Jansson, literally meaning Olaf, son of John. Women have a different approach. They take their father's first name and add daughter, meaning daughter. So if the same John has a daughter named Anna, her name would be Anna Jonsdottir. This method emphasizes personal identity tied to the father rather than family lineage as a whole, making Icelandic names quite distinctive. Imagine meeting someone and instantly knowing who their dad is just by their last name. How cool is that? Why exactly does the floss dance captivate everyone? This funky dance move started as a simple internet meme and spiraled into a worldwide sensation. Originating from a video game called Fortnite, the floss became irresistible due to its catchy rhythm and easy-to-learn steps. As people began to share their versions online, the dance exploded on social media, with millions joining in for fun and laughs. Its quirky moves struck a chord, showcasing a curious cultural trend where communities rally around playful and replicable actions. However, not everyone embraced it. Some schools even banned the floss dance, believing it distracted students from their studies. This mix of joy and controversy highlights how something as playful as a dance move can ignite discussions about trends and distractions in our daily lives. So whether you're a pro or just trying it out for the first time, the floss connects us all through its infectious energy. You won't believe the Super Bowl ref rings. Super Bowl referees are honored in a special way that many fans might not know about. After officiating a game, these referees receive exquisite official rings that are not only symbols of their crucial role, but also masterpieces of design. Each ring is unique and is crafted to reflect the specific Super Bowl they officiated, incorporating elements from the game itself, like the logo and the date. This practice underscores the importance of referees in sports, celebrating their dedication and skill. Just like players, who often wear their championship rings with pride, referees showcase their rings as badges of honor, representing countless hours of hard work, training, and commitment to maintaining the integrity of the game. Each ring tells a story, reminding them of the thrilling moments they witnessed and the challenges they faced on the field. So the next time you watch the Super Bowl, remember that the men in stripes have their own special piece of history too. What if I told you Nebraska has only one armed force? This unusual choice sets Nebraska apart from all other states in the U.S. Rather than having multiple branches of the military, Nebraska streamlined its defenses by deciding on a single armed force. This decision shows a unique approach to governance and military organization, focusing on efficiency and clarity. Established by the state, this one-of-a-kind force is tasked with protecting the region while avoiding redundancy. It reflects Nebraska's commitment to a more streamlined military structure, which can lead to more effective training and deployment of resources. This model asserts that sometimes less is indeed more, promoting a sense of community and shared responsibility in defense. As the only state with such a distinctive military arrangement, Nebraska gives us a fascinating glimpse into alternative governance models. Could this unique approach inspire other states to rethink their military organizations? Let's discover how bone conduction headphones work. These innovative devices let you enjoy your favorite music while keeping your ears open to the world around you. Instead of sending sound through the air to hit your eardrums, bone conduction headphones transmit sound vibrations directly through the bones of your skull. This means you can listen to tunes comfortably while still hearing conversations or traffic. They're especially popular among runners and cyclists who want to stay aware of their surroundings. However, it's important to use them wisely. Listening at high volumes can damage delicate hearing cells, just like traditional headphones. In the long run, it's all about balancing your love for music with your hearing health. So if you're considering making the switch, remember to keep the volume at a reasonable level and enjoy the unique experience that bone conduction technology offers. Who knew we could hear without using our eardrums? Have you ever wondered why microglia matter so much? These tiny yet powerful cells are the brain's resident immune defenders, playing key roles in keeping our minds healthy. Microglia are crucial for maintaining neural health and act like guardians, constantly surveying the brain environment. They respond to inflammation and help repair damage, ensuring our neural circuits function properly. Recent studies shine a light on their importance in conditions like autism, Alzheimer's disease, and even depression. For instance, when microglia malfunction, they can contribute to neurodevelopmental disorders, leading to issues with behavior and learning. Similarly, in neurodegeneration, they might fail to protect neurons, worsening diseases. Overall, understanding microglia might open new doors for treatments and therapies, giving hope to those affected by various brain-related issues. Isn't it fascinating how these little cells have such a big impact on our health? Ever wondered what the first words on a phonograph were? In 1877, Thomas Edison made history by recording the nursery rhyme, "Mary Had a Little Lamb," on his newly invented phonograph. This groundbreaking moment marked the dawn of sound recording technology. Before this innovation, sound could only be experienced live. There was no way to capture and replay it. Edison's phonograph used a cylinder wrapped in tin foil, where vibrations from sound waves etched a pattern. When played back, these vibrations turned back into sound. The simple yet profound act of reciting a familiar rhyme not only demonstrated Edison's invention, but also opened the door to countless possibilities for music, speech, and audio entertainment. Can you imagine a world without recorded sound? Thanks to this pioneering moment, we now enjoy songs, movies, and podcasts all over the world. Did you know about the fascinating mutoscopes? These early vending machines were a hit during the late 19th and early 20th centuries, transforming the way people experience film. Instead of theaters or elaborate setups, mutoscopes offered a simple yet innovative way to enjoy short films. Users would pump a coin into the machine and turn a crank, which would flip through a series of still images, creating an eye-catching illusion of movement. Imagine standing in front of one, your curiosity piqued as you twist the handle, eagerly watching the action unfold. Developed from a concept by inventor William Kennedy Laurie Dixon, mutoscopes were an exciting precursor to modern motion pictures. They packed entertainment into a compact space and were often found in amusement parks and arcades. These machines sparked interest in cinematic storytelling and laid the groundwork for future innovations. With their charming mechanical operation, mutoscopes remind us of the creativity in early film technology. So next time you watch a movie, think about how far we've come from those simple devices. Guess what made the name Wendy so popular? The charming character Wendy Darling from J.M. Barrie's classic play, Peter Pan, is the reason behind the name's rise to fame. When the play debuted in 1904, Wendy captured the hearts of audiences with her adventurous spirit and nurturing personality. This lovable character inspired many parents to choose the name Wendy for their daughters. The name quickly gained traction in the 20th century and became a trendy choice across various English-speaking countries. Not just a literary character, Wendy symbolizes imagination and innocence, appealing to those drawn to the magic of childhood. Today, Wendy remains a popular name, reflecting its timeless charm. Interestingly, the character has also influenced various adaptations in films, television series, and books, keeping the spirit of Wendy alive for new generations. As we continue to share stories and embrace creativity, one has to wonder how names like Wendy will evolve in the future. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Twister kicked off DVDs. Released in 1997, this thrilling disaster film not only captivated audiences with its intense tornado chase scenes, but also made history as the very first movie to be released on DVD. Back in the late 90s, DVDs were a new technology, promising clearer images and better sound compared to old VHS tapes. This transition marked a significant leap in home entertainment. Twister's release on DVD helped pave the way for the format's popularity, leading to a massive shift in how we enjoyed films. With added features like director commentary and behind-the-scenes footage, DVDs became a favorite choice for movie fans. Just imagine how different our movie-watching experience might be today if Twister hadn't taken that groundbreaking leap. So next time you pop in a DVD or stream your favorite movie, remember that it all began with Twister.